What's up? It's Dingo, and I just really want to quickly make this video because I was like gonna save it for some stupid reason, but what's the point of that, you know? And this is Marathon, by the way. This is Bungie's. I was gonna say their first person shooter, but that'd be a lie. Yeah, the first one I think was called Pathways in Darkness. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and say what I'm sure a lot of people think, but just aren't saying it because they don't want to seem like a clueless, hopium-fueled little kid. I just learned that word. Sorry, don't murder me. But they need to port Halo Infinite to PlayStation and Switch too. Shoot. I mean, especially since Slipspace is finally in a good place where it's optimized and rather performant, at least based on how it works on PC. It seems very performant now. I get way more frames from that than I do in Unreal. Anyway, I'm just saying, think about it. Like, the Combat Evolved remake it's nice, I guess, but like, it's not for me. And I'm not even like a hater on modern Halo or anything. In fact, I've just started playing Halo Infinite in the last 2 weeks. That's why I'm making this video. I think it's actually really, really great. Sorry, I'm just running. I'm playing with one hand. I'm loving it. I think the online is super fun. I've heard all these different stories on, what's going to happen. There's not going to be any multiplayer. They're not even having an esports tournament next year. And I agree, it is a little weird and unfortunate, but unless they have, again, all this, I guess I should have caveated this, like, unless they have a future Halo project that is not multiple years off, or they're planning to secretly reveal some type of multiplayer component with this remake, which I kind of hope is not the case, truth be told. But either way, regardless, unless one of those things turns out to be true, then it only makes sense to bring their actual new multiplayer game, outside of them randomly starting to resupport Master Chief Collection, which I don't see happening. Then I think the next best option would be porting this game to PlayStation, re-injecting some life into the player base, giving them more of an excuse to run a real tournament for it next year at their Halo Fest. Like, why just let it die when you don't have anything better to replace it with? Like, if I know Microsoft is in shambles right now, or at least that's the way they make it look, given the way they act like they're completely broke. But I mean, it really is smart. Like, even if it was my money that was on the line, I would do that. I think they're good. Like, they have the engine. It's optimized. It's ready. Just find any capable dev. They can do it. I'm sure of it. It's a good game. They finally gave us a good game. Yes, it took them 5 years or whatever. I don't know. I'm late to the party. But in its current state, it's a good game. Let it have a life as a good game. All right. That's all I got. Later.